enough to.
Welcome to Elite Encounters.
Right off the bat.
Go ahead and pick one of those up, Flora. We need it. We need like 5, I think, already.
Jinx already started.
He
There's
did.
2 on there.
Okay, I was about to say because we definitely need them. You know, back in the day, jokes coming out sometimes
What
too.
you get for talking to me while Jinx is counting down.
Okay, let's try it again. Welcome to Elite Encounters, guys, where epic stories are told and you watch the legend unfold. We are back here on Tuesday for the Soul Severed campaign. This is our campaign that's been going for 3 years, guys. We are getting toward the end. Possibly. We'll see where they go next.
Possibly.
Yeah, we seem to be getting there. We'll see how it ends up. But guys, make sure you check us out on Mondays as well for Bloodlords, and of course tomorrow there's Barnabas Brushes, usually on Wednesdays. But of course you will find Soul Severed campaign right here on Tuesdays. And we're gonna kind of jump into our previously, unless anybody wants to say anything else. We'll save the talk about
Tuesday
PopCon
now,
and
right?
stuff for. We'll save all that for break time. So.
I'll be honest, I'm trying to think of a dick joke. But anyways, carrying on.
Carrying on.
They don't just come to you.
Falling short, huh?
Wow.
It's
There we
usually
go.
not hard.
Just 2 right off the bat.
Somebody's going off over there.
I hope it's not hard.
Supposed to be checking volume.
I hope it's hard,
It's
but I
on
hope it's not
silent.
short.
I don't know why it was making noise.
Sorry.
Don't know.
Right.
Something in there. All right, guys. So
Why do you have
previously on Soul Severed,
Because my Prime didn't resubscribe automatically.
we are still making our way through the hells, and the group were making their way through Stygia, and finally to the Drown Repository, where they faced a challenge of being separated out and dealing with a few issues here and there that may not even still yet be resolved, as they were seeing things that might have been there, or their companions saying things and such, while also finding a fight. As they all finally came together, they found the record they've been looking for, which, according to their contract, they are not to open. But the record itself was laying open, seemed to be waiting for them. Some of them have read it, some of them not, but their next task is to get it to Dis, which is not only a city, but also a layer of the hells. That's pretty much where we were coming back into it. You guys were discussing. You do find yourselves feeling quite tired and starting to get worn out as you've been trekking through Stygia, and since you've gotten here, you've had no rest. You went through the bog, into the stinking confessional, through an entire trial, and then hours more of slogging through this place before finally coming to the Drown Repository, and then quite a while making your way through it. So as you guys are kind of going through all these thoughts in your mind about this thing already being opened and wondering if you've had any kind of breach in your contract, you find that everybody's pretty tired or worn out, since everybody does need rest, not necessarily sleep.
I see the fatigued condition. It's not that bad.
I mean, I'll be okay. I don't know about you guys.
Don't make me drug you.
Oh no.
As much as I want to sleep, I want to smell something else more. Second condition is worse, I think.
Yes, I'm ready to get out of here. I don't exactly want to pop anything up right here. What are the chances that we're going to be split up when we go to leave here?
Low.
Well, it's hard to say, but we could take like precautions against it this time. Now that we know we have to worry about it.
Conga line.
Yep.
Well,
Plenty
that
of on the rope.
didn't necessarily work, though. Wasn't she holding on to somebody's tail?
I don't have a tail.
Yes, she was holding onto Elgato's tail.
Yeah.
Yes.
And ended up with the person in the front of the line.
Somewhere completely different.
At least you didn't discover that you did have a tail. That would have been something.
I mean, at some point, that would have been eye-opening, I think.
They have things that can make that happen, you know.
You want tail?
No.
Oh dear.
I'll keep my comments to myself.
Why start now?
That comes from sunshine later.
So, yeah, have all the tail I need, thank you. I think we should probably just work our way out. I don't know. We all kind of found ourselves together. I think we'll probably all find ourselves on the way out if we get separated. I have confidence in your abilities.
Well, how did you all end up down here? Nixie and I fell through the ceiling, so I don't know if there's a good way back up. Do you guys have a better way out?
Stairs.
Yeah, we came down the stairs.
Oh, okay.
I'll point at an archway
Stairs
that
would have
has
been
a
easier.
Yep.
charcoal X next to it.
I don't want to go back that way. There was a very small bridge
Yes.
with bubbling acid or something green.
Oh,
So not that way.
Bad green, not good green.
Correct.
what was your way, Several?
Stairs.
Stairs.
Nothing on the stairs to be concerned
I mean, there
about?
were some guards, but I quickly outran them. They may
Okay.
still be there, but I'm not really that worried about them.
All right. I'm ready to go if you are.
All right, let's go.
Let's try it.
So are we going up the stairs?
It's
Yes,
either that or
stairs
up
are way
the-
safer than falling up the ceiling or crossing the tiny bridge of death.
There are other exits, but yes,
What other exits?
Are there other exits?
there are other archways.
Have you been here before?
Multiple archways in this room.
There were 3 groups.
How do you
there
know
are like
those are?
7...
How do you know those are exits, though?
They could go deeper.
I have no have no interest in going any deeper into this place. 0.
Stairs. Got it.
Bingo.
All right. Marching order.
Me.
You first.
Yes, Several.
So Several first. Who's next?
I
Me.
think he said Chevy was next.
Sure.
If not, he is now.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's been volunteering.
So are you trying to stand beside Several then?
Is it wide enough for that? No, I'll let Chevy go before me.
Okay. So
Does anybody even want to try the rope?
Yeah, here
I'm gonna
I'll
walk over to Elgato and
hook the rope
I mean,
on me.
yeah, it's still on her.
pet
We can wrap it
him
around
on the
all
way
of
back
us.
to grab his tail, so I don't
Everybody
scare
gets
him
in a
again.
loop.
And if the 50 feet isn't enough, I've got more rope. We can.
okay. So I have
Tie together.
Several, Chevy, Sunshine.
We'll come out the top with like,
Who's next?
all knotted together.
or like monsters in the loops.
You're next. Nixie, you said you're next. Okay. And if you were grabbing a hold of
Yeah, she-
Elgato's tail, then I take it Elgato and your nail
Yes.
are next.
Yep.
And we're
Okay.
tying,
and then
we're tying
Sam.
rope around all of us in this order.
Okay. All right. So you guys start making your way back through, following the SS's and arrows in the opposite direction. Because
No,
you were
at the
putting them-
very end of it, there will be an SS. The rest of it was just
Oh, okay.
like dashes on
Dashes
the wall
on the wall,
to
okay.
conserve
The
Okay.
chalk.
what little bit of stuff I have.
Okay. All right. So you guys follow these dashes as you go back, and you do find one where it's scribbled, but continuing on, you find this spiral staircase where one side it just drops down and seems to go into this murky water. And it's 10 feet wide, but it doesn't seem very slick like what you guys were seeing on that narrow passage. But you do find that spiral staircase, and it continues up and around and around. Are you guys staying single file for that?
Single file and it's close to the wall.
Okay. All right. So you all continue on up through there. You find that after an entire flight and trip around, it's continuing up, which You're
I
pretty
think
sure you didn't go this far down it. It's
One
almost
revolution?
yeah, you went an entire revolution
Mm-hmm.
down, and there's still more at the top. So you're
Stairs too
going an
tall.
entire revolution up, and there's still more. You continue a few more stairs before you do see a landing and another archway, but the stairs do also continue upward. Which way would you like to go?
I'll stop at the landing. We didn't go down this far.
Okay, give me 10 minutes. I can tell you which way to go.
I'll sit down on the steps.
Okay, I'm going to meditate to switch up my spell. And I'm
Okay.
going to switch to Know the Way.
All right.
So this spell can tell me, first off, which way is north, but more importantly, a location, which direction a location I've been within the last 24 hours
Okay.
is, and I want the entrance to the.
This repository, okay.
Yes.
And does that just continue to last to give you that direction, or
No,
do you just
but it's a
get an
cantrip,
instant
and I
direction?
can cast it
Okay.
over and over again.
All right.
Like a walking
And
dowsing
will.
rod.
Yep.
Yeah. It's
Well,
only
I
the
have that
direction, so it's not necessarily a valid path, but we'll figure it out.
All right.
While she does that, I'll refocus and gain a focus point back since it's 10 minutes.
All right. Anybody else doing anything in that 10 minutes?
I don't have anything to do.
Is
Catnap.
anybody hurt?
Now,
Yeah,
A little bit.
Just a
A
little.
little bit?
Like
Or
literally
a
that much
little
of my
bit.
health is gone. Literally that much of it.
Actually, he's not lying this time.
Okay, just
it's
checking.
not lying.
I mean, sometimes he's like,
Oh,
This
I'm
much.
good. I'm
I-
good.
I
I'm-
thought this, it's only this much, but it's actually this much.
yeah,
That's not the
he's
case.
showing what he has left.
no.
A little bit hurt.
Apparently.
So after the 10 minutes and you get a direction, your direction is you do know where north is, and you're essentially being kind of given a easternly direction, but up, and then more of an east. Up and east.
Well, okay, so first off, I'll point to it. It's that way. So we got to make our way up, and you know, it doesn't look like either of these doors is heading directly to it, but I guess maybe this one's a little more in that direction.
Well, the stairs either continue, or you guys can go off through an archway, through a doorway. So,
So probably up.
Probably up. Yeah.
so you guys will continue up, finding that takes you up and into. You start hearing sounds. Sounds like. Not like the eerie sounds that you were hearing every once in a while, the rustling of paper and such, but you do hear murmuring and more of a less eerie sounding page turn and such. More of what you would expect to hear in a library or place of study. Sounds like you're reaching an area that seems to be occupied suddenly.
Interesting.
You guys do continue up and toward the direction that Nixie had said, and you do come to the end of the stairs after about 4 flights of going around. Finally coming to a large archway at the top where you do see these devils and other denizens and some souls zipping back and forth in between, as there are scribe desks and there's a much nicer looking library of sorts. But this seems to be a workplace almost.
Where was this when we walked in the door?
Yeah, we could have used that when we needed help finding it.
I just like start walking through, like, you know, these guys are here, there's got to be a way out. So I'm just walking like from like the storeroom, like
You see a few, a devil or two might look up from their scribbling and copying or whatever they might be doing. A few of them look a little longer than makes you feel comfortable, but none of them say anything to you.
Should we ask them how to get where we're going next?
Shh. Should we ask them how to get where we're going next? I doubt it. Okay.
You guys continue through their workspace and into another hall. You see several doors off to either side, but you do see stairs that go up ahead, and you do see water trickling down them.
Look familiar?
Looks and kind of smells familiar, yeah.
Okay.
Looks and smells familiar.
Up the stairs.
Fantastic.
No green fog.
Still want to go up more? Okay.
Okay.
Upstairs.
Come up the stairs and you find the doorway that you guys came through. In the squelching, gross-looking bog. At least you're not in the stinking confessional part of it anymore. Just a normal swamp smell here instead of the most disgusting thing you'd ever smell. You guys leave the smell of the old mildew and papers behind and step out into more water. Where do you go from here?
Someplace that has solid ground.
Also, we're going to go back to what?
The whole place isn't gotta be shit swampland like this. There's gotta be some kind of structure.
Does your house work on like unstable ground?
It kind of makes a pocket dimension. So, yes.
It's just a doorway, right? Like, it creates a doorway.
You put house in pocket?
Yes.
She has big pockets.
And she did put a cat, one of the
Yeah.
big cats in her pocket
I missed
earlier.
that.
Oh, you didn't see that, did you?
That only lasts for 8 hours, so
Yeah. It's about time for her to be coming out soon. With all the travel you guys did.
I know.
Just picking a direction, or
Well, we were shown the direction from where we were walking before.
to
Imagine we're
get
not.
to the repository, yeah.
Imagine.
In order to get to this, we've probably got to go through,
That.
yeah, that place. that place.
I mean, we're not in the hugest rush ever. Do we want to head back to Stygia? Or, sorry, Phlegathon?
You just want to see your boyfriend again.
Seriously.
Sorry, Sunshine's
hey.
boyfriend.
Also seriously.
That's better. No, I more want to get away from the people who are known for being the biggest liars in the universe for when we ask for directions.
But plants are mean.
No, that was on this side.
Yeah, we're also further away from the plants. There it's fire and rock. And metal.
I guess my concern with that is does he have a highway to this? Because if not, we may just be turning back around and walking back through here anyway.
It's probably, yeah, wasting some precious time where we don't really completely know how much we have.
Did you say that all of them were connected in some way? You just had to go the right path?
Yeah,
I don't know. Did he tell you that?
in your head.
No, that was said to all of us.
Oh.
Sorry, you don't have better memory?
I mean, if anybody else has got another idea for how we're going to get there, how we're going to find the way, I don't care. I just haven't heard any.
I think we're going to have to probably broker some kind of deal with somebody,
Yeah.
for sure.
Aren't we supposed to be heading towards the lights?
Well, that was definitely the way to get to Stygia, right? Going through Belial's palace.
Right, but then they'll Was that? I don't know. My memory
That
is,
was
you
on.
know.
That was on our way. Yeah,
There was the
they told
But
us to
there were
follow
like
the
the
light.
old ladies
Yeah.
in the houses
Oh.
that told
and then
us to
there was
go
the
to
temples that were like the
stinky
stacked
pile,
bodies.
yes.
Yeah, and go past that, where we made a detour to the other ground repository.
Right.
Right.
Oh yes. But see, we need to get back. I think we have to. We had asked for directions to the
Lords.
Right.
Lord's.
Lord Garon.
Sure.
Yeah.
To me, that would be.
I'm sure someone named Lord of Lies will help us greatly in getting to where we need to go.
Yeah, this
Do we have any other legitimate options?
No, I mean, assuming that it follows similar rules from, Phlegathon to Stygia, I would say we go to the palace and see if there's a way
Does anybody have a
right there.
way of detecting lies?
Yeah. Their lips are moving.
You can all give me a perception.
That's a song.
I think plenty of them can lie without even moving their lips.
That's probably true.
This is probably true.
41.
29.
On a 5?
42.
What did you have?
41.
41.
39.
38.
Okay. So Nixie and Sunshine aren't seeing it, I take it. You had a 20.
5.
25, okay. You four, you can see it. This place doesn't seem to have a perpetual light source. It actually seems to be dimming. And in the backdrop of seeing the dimming light, you four can see what seem to be buildings in the distance, larger than just the repositories above ground piece. Maybe some larger buildings, maybe it's dry ground, but it definitely looks like sturdy buildings, if that makes sense. So they're not sitting, and they're not natural shapes. You're not looking at a rock formation. They're definitely buildings, and they seem to be off. If you were able to, which I'm pretty sure all of you could kind of kept track of if Nixie said this entrance was toward the east, then they're east of where you're at now. So you can see a place that might have some dry land or might have another building.
But it seems pretty far off.
They're in the distance. They're kind of on the horizon. Yeah.
Say we go a little ways and then we rest and then pick up in the morning.
I agree.
Sounds good.
Sure, why not?
Which direction are you going?
I'm guessing toward the buildings.
Okay. So you guys start moving toward those buildings. Who would like to roll me a d20?
She
Do
would.
it.
Apparently.
10. Okay. You guys continue through, kind of slogging through the swamps. You're finding it a little harder to pick your way through as it starts getting a little darker. It's not that you can't see if you have dark vision, it's just now you can't really tell how deep a spot you're going to step in and that kind of thing. Thanks, Jinx. You do start hearing some weird calls of creatures. You're not sure what they might be. You do see a little bit of light here and there, a very eerie look of a spirit or soul passing through. Or you find them maybe even tethered and sinking into the bog itself. But sooner than you thought you would, you do come upon one of those buildings. Not only do you come upon the building, but you find that it has a gate and fence around it, almost like a small manor palace, and it's very nice looking. And as you guys approach, you do hear, "Who goes? Who approaches?"
In what language?
Thank you.
Diabolic.
Yeah.
I'll respond.
So.
I figured it was something I didn't understand, so I was just like, I'm
Well, I
gonna
know
look
it's
at
something
people.
I don't understand.
United Souls.
That's
No,
supposed to
this is-
mean something to me.
The worst possible name
Yeah.
given our
In
location.
the location.
That's the response. Is that supposed to mean something to me? Back again in diabolic.
Means something to a lot of people.
Why do you approach?
We were just looking for a safe place to rest for the night.
You hear a slight creak and a chain, and then you hear, "Well then, come inside." You see a figure standing as the door opens. No, seriously. Fog is disgusting. Come inside. No
Is
need
that
for you to
the-
linger out there.
Is that also in diabolic?
Nope, common.
Okay.
Yep.
I've heard of you, and since this is my place,
Oh,
you're
she's
more
heard
than
of us.
welcome.
Oh,
Not the same voice as before.
No.
Yeah,
Please,
go right on in.
you come.
there-
You go right on in.
I love it.
one
Have
day
you guys
we're gonna-
untied from each other yet?
We would have
Oh,
done
yes.
that when we came out of
Yes.
the
Okay.
thing. I don't know about Nixie. She probably
Yeah.
would have stayed tied to me for some reason.
just forgot.
Advanced kite flying.
Yeah.
One day we're gonna need to teach that one how to a little bit of self-preservation.
You just go skipping on right on in, huh?
Is
I
there?
will follow her.
I'm not following them immediately. I'm doing a scan of the perimeter and just like kind of looking to see what I see within their fence and if they open the door, if I can see inside, if there's anything there.
What you see just inside, do you have dark vision?
Low light vision.
Okay. So between Sunshine's glow and it looks to be a few torches in the distance inside, you see kind of looks like a courtyard, what you might see on the material plane. Maybe in Thalen Reach, maybe in Orvast, or even Dromathan. It looks more human architecture. And you see that there is essentially, as Nixie goes bounding up, there are stairs that bring you out of the bog and onto a more cobblestone area.
When I get up there, I'm prestiging. Because she's not
Prestidigitation.
wrong. That bog is gross.
Prestidigitation, cleaning off all the bog.
Yeah, that takes 10 minutes, by the way.
The equivalent
I'm
of a
okay
cat
with
cleaning
that.
themselves.
Yeah.
So.
Gross.
It's better than the.
It's
It's
a
better than the
tongue.
alternative.
It's a
Takes a
ghost
while.
tongue that's licking you all over.
Oh,
I understand your suspicion, but please come on in. You could have a nice warm bath, get yourselves cleaned up. You smell like you've been through the stinking confessional. So
Smells bad.
Oh yes, very much so. I appreciate your effort to clean yourself as you come through.
And who are you exactly?
I'm Veilthris.
Elthris.
Yes,
Is that supposed to mean something to me?
probably not. But you are welcome in my place.
Thank you.
You said something about a bath.
Yes, of course.
Point me that general direction.
How does this place look compared to what we've seen from Sunshine's mansion portal thing?
This place is definitely not the grandeur of a magically conjured mansion that is been specifically designed in her own mind for, people that she knows to come inside. But you see, pretty much as you walk up and in, everybody following, as Nixie and
I'll
Sin go in,
Yeah.
you do see pretty much kind of a courtyard. Looks like there might be some kind of stable off to the side. And then there's the building itself up ahead. As I said, it's sort of a human architecture. It does have some flowing to it. Has a few little tower sides, but it's no more than 3 stories high.
she gave us a name, and the little tiny bird part of me wants to know if I've ever heard of that name.
You may try.
Would you like society or religion?
That
Or little
would
finger, maybe?
be. Give me a moment.
It's external.
Or a cult. I have occultism.
Have to check this real quick. Is that the thing? Nope. Hang on.
Society, religion, occultism, arcana.
Have to find it.
Give me an
Sorry,
acrobatics check to do a backflip.
I did not write that part down.
Check.
I do have acrobatics.
Performance.
Oh, I
I
thought
don't
so.
have that.
That is going to be a religion.
How about a 38?
38, gonna get this one. $38. You do not know specifically her name, but
She just said what she
do.
goes by.
yes, but you do recognize her as an Asura. They are
We're being rated.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
they are
Hello,
a
Raiders.
Welcome in, everybody.
sometimes cruel, sometimes kind, but definitely an uncomfortable truth and existence of a creature. They are the type of thing that was born from divinity and thrown away.
Oh.
But being here, she would be considered a fiend. She may look human, but you see a few things on her as you're kind of trying to figure out what she might be and who she might be, that you're sure that she's definitely not, and you're pretty sure she's an Asura.
Does that name seem familiar?
I did slightly worse on the same roll, but I'm just going to ask her, how does one get such a nicely appointed home in the middle of in the middle of Stygia?
Well, it's more of a work in progress. You have to work for it. You have to try to well, you essentially have to live here a long time to have something like I have. If that makes sense.
So
I
the,
have
the
my
currency
own-
is longevity.
It can be. But it's more along the lines of you've got to live enough cycles to see it through. Survival. Perhaps that's a better way of putting it.
That's fair.
Please. She'll take you through her main doors. You said you would like a bath.
Sounds wonderful.
It does.
I will have baths drawn for all of you. Would you prefer communal, or do you need a individual it is then? Very well.
I was afraid Nixie was going to just be like, yes, yes. We will.
Communal's
Your
fine.
nail's like,
No.
Well, you know, there
oh goodness.
are some that do enjoy a communal bath, but not everyone.
Whatever you're gonna say that. Yep.
As much fun as that might normally be, we have so much swamp on us. I'm not really I don't think fun is on the menu.
I think I'll put a few baths out for you then. How about that? So you guys will find that she has servants draw up some nice baths and deep tubs. And she will have 2 tubs brought into a private room for each of you to bathe in.
Talking like clawfoot tubs? Or we're talking like...
Well, like big metal tubs.
Okay.
But they have a slope in the back so you can lean back and relax. They actually will, in the second one, probably the second one you would imagine, there's like a kind of a pillow draped in there. Doesn't matter if it gets wet type of deal. It's one of those here. You can get the nasty off in this one and you can go relax in this one.
I just used the one.
I figured.
There's only so much water this cat can handle.
Have you met Elgato?
Can I use detect magic on the tubs in the water before getting in?
Sure.
Anything magical or anything?
No,
Nothing? Okay.
not there.
All right.
There do seem to be, there are magical lights. There's some spots of magic along the ceiling, it seems. There seems to be a few magical spots along the windows.
Okay. I'll get in the water. Like we're gonna fall asleep and wake up in a prison cell underground.
I'll have you know, I'm proud of how traumatized you are about that one episode.
That's how I know it's not gonna happen. You're not running the show
I wanted
today.
to double check myself before giving you that with your 38 earlier. Some of the Asuras, some, not all, but some consider them to be almost gods. Because of the Evic heritage and such. Figured I should let you know that one. You guys will each have a servant that will wait outside the door and see to any need you might want for your bath. Who's quickest one done? Probably the cat.
I will go back out, because I'm assuming all of our rooms are in the same area, and I will patrol the hallway.
Okay.
I am the guard cat now.
Elgato's following you into yours.
I assumed
Yeah,
I was
he's
only
going
going to
right
end
back
up
in
with
there.
one tub because he was going to take the other.
I have a spare.
I
Probably
would
try to squeeze himself into your tub.
let
Probably.
Zila out.
He's definitely trying to get in there.
Zila would be out because it's about time for her to not be in.
About the time you pop her out before you go get in your tub, you had maybe 5 more minutes left on the spell. So.
I'll let Mr. Buttons out too, but he will not be jumping in.
Oh, absolutely not. So you guys get cleaned up. You were patrolling. Anything we can get you? Looking at the cat that's patrolling. The cat person who's making their way back and forth in the hallway.
I could probably use a touch up on my makeup after I get out.
Okay.
She will think about it for a very long time and then shake her head.
Does anybody request anything odd? All right. So as you guys all get done with your bath, is anybody taking a long time?
I am.
You're taking a nice long soak, huh?
I'm pretty quick.
We probably
You do
are.
still get pruny. I know you're a vampire, but you do still get pruny.
That's fine. I'm not afraid to be
taking a long
pretty.
time too.
Okay. So as the elves are taking a lot longer than everybody else, except for maybe Elgato, who wants to play in the bath as much as he wants to get clean. He's all about the fact that there are 2, because he will go and get all the dirt, taking you with him
Yeah, yeah.
in the one, and then go hop in the other one to play and splash around. I don't know if you join him to play
No.
and splash around, but
No,
he's only half fitting in here, but he's definitely enjoying it.
I imagine there's more. By the time we're done, there is no water in the tub. It's just all over the floor.
Probably. And you probably have to dry off multiple times as,
Yeah.
he gets out and shakes and splashes. And
It shakes again.
yeah. So you four that finish before these two, they're going to be taking a much longer time. So what are you doing? I know you're patrolling the hall outside of the rooms.
Yeah, when
where
they
you guys
start
are-
coming out, I'm just like ready for whatever we're doing next.
I would like to ask the lady how she knows who we are. She said she's heard of us.
I will go get her. One of the servants will rush off and... "Oh. Did you enjoy your bath?
Not nearly as much as my cat here did.
I'm glad you enjoyed it, and I'm glad that she,
Yep.
I'm glad he enjoyed it as well.
Does he come out with a little cat mohawk?
He's just
Why
dripping.
two? Why two?
One for the nastiness of the bog, and then the other to enjoy the water.
Some people don't like to sit in their stink.
No, that gross.
Yeah.
I was told you have a question for me.
I do have a question. You said that you had heard of United Souls, and I was just wondering how you have come about that knowledge.
Well, I like to collect knowledge. I like to hear things. I like stories. I am a seeker of truth in a place of lies. So, therefore,
Always busy.
I like to hear things. And I've heard of the United Souls. Although I've heard of more than are here. I've heard there were... Well, I heard there was a dwarf to start out with, but apparently they had to go another way. And there have been others, but been 2 dwarves, if I remember correctly. But I would like to know more about the United Souls. I've also heard that you all have icons of ascendance, which, of course, definitely piques my curiosity.
You're gonna have to find a more reliable source of information then.
No, I don't. I recognize the etheric nullifier on your gnomish friend.
Yes, I'd like to learn more about the United Souls too.
I thought you were a super fan.
I am. That's why I want to know everything. I mean, I've learned lots about you from afar, but it's been great traveling with you, but
She's been
I'd
watching
love to
you.
learn more from like the actual source.
Well, surely you all are hungry.
Oh yes.
Then perhaps when your other companions come from the bath, we could all have something to eat and you could regale me with some tales. That way we both hear. Though, I don't think I've heard about you.
Me too.
Oh.
She doesn't say much.
Don't talk good.
Ah. And what is your native tongue?
Do it.
She will meow at her.
No,
Should have went.
Damn it.
That's what.
Missed opportunities.
What did you say with
That
the
happened
meow?
that time?
I was born with this one.
Feline.
She almost trills back. Kind of a... and meows. Ah, well, I can speak that as well.
That's gonna
And
be...
understand it. But that's neither here nor there, sorry. Your companions cannot understand that, I would assume.
That one can.
Well, I will stay in common, as I believe that's the common thing that you all do understand. Perhaps you should practice yours. Well, either way, unless you wish to wait on them, I believe the vampiric friend asked for mint to soak in for a while, so I believe they're going to be enjoying the bath for a little longer. So if you wish to go ahead and start eating, I could have something brought, or we could all go have a seat at the table and wait on them.
Why don't you go ask them how much longer?
Go ask Civil and Sunshine how much
Yes.
longer? Okay, I'll go knock
Are
on
you
their...
two sharing baths? Or are you in separate baths?
I figured we were in separate baths.
Yeah.
Would you like me to ask them how long they're going to be?
I'm gonna go knock on the door while they're discussing that.
I think Urayla just wanted me to go ask,
Yes.
but yeah.
Traumatize them every time.
Which door? Sunshine's or
Whichever
Civil's?
one I hit first.
High in my favor.
Oh, Sunshine's door. So there's a knock at the door where you're soaking and enjoying this nice bath.
And then I'm gonna open the door.
I
Don't
was in
even
the middle
wait.
of saying, come in.
All done?
Not even begun to prune yet.
I can be if that's,
Food.
Yep, just like my cats at dinner time.
Yes.
Yep.
No rush. You could join us when you're done.
Elf, no shame. Stands up, grabs a towel.
No shame either.
Right. I'll ask somebody to bring me to you guys. Go ahead and eat.
Okay. And bouncing on the balls of her feet, like ready.
Ready for food?
Ready for food.
Food! All right, so she will take you guys to a large round table and make sure there are chairs for everyone. Leave kind of a spot for Elgato, and after seeing Zila in there, Sunshine, which is kind of hard to relax too much because Zila is going to be playing in the water, but she's not as rowdy as her brother.
Yeah, I know.
So there'll be 2 spots for the cats, and then a chair for everyone else. So, what brings the United Souls to Stygia?
Well, we have come on a contract to deliver something to Dis, so that's where we're currently headed.
Ah. Do you know how to get to this from here?
Well, Ernela thinks it's that way. I don't particularly have a sense of direction down here, so.
Well, the roads between the layers are a bit complicated usually. I'm more than happy to help. Once your companions get here, we can discuss it.
Help would be appreciated.
So you came here because of a contract?
Yes, more or less.
Not looking for an icon in the house?
I mean, you have one to give up?
I personally wouldn't want one. If I had one, I would be more than happy to make a deal for it. As I wouldn't want to keep it.
Is one here?
Here? Not to my knowledge. Not on Stygia. except for the ones that the United Souls possesses, which they possess many.
Outside Stygia?
It's possible.
But you wouldn't want to keep it. I
Oh,
gotta say,
absolutely not.
this thing is pretty neat. Are there downsides to these?
Oh, absolutely. It's an icon of ascendance. My dear, the gods will know what you have. They take notice when you use them, especially when you use certain powers within them. I don't exactly want their attention.
Balance.
Balance? Okay.
Good things, bad things.
This
I
is
thought
true.
for sure you were going to get up and try to walk a line. Like
So-
she told you to balance. I was expecting like,
The Amelia stick is more perfect.
But no, I prefer not having the gods' attention.
That's fair. Most of them are real jerks.
Some, most, I don't know.
I'm a not jerk. Just confusing.
How am I not surprised?
How?
I'm not surprised, my dear. You seem to be the type that would follow her. I don't know about the rest of you. If I know anything about the United Souls, you don't even remember yourself, so therefore doubt that you follow a deity. I don't know enough about you. And you're a seafarer. And I highly doubt you follow the undertow. So, I would say that you follow the Queen of the Sea then.
who's the undertow? I mean, I know what an undertow is.
The pain in the ass version of his goddess. The bad side to the ocean.
The one that causes hurricanes and shipwrecks.
Are you coming in now?
Yes.
Yes. As your friend there said, balance.
Sure.
Good and bad. But either way, she wears hers right out, obviously.
Both of them.
Both of them. You venerate both.
The one's dead.
Oh, I know. I was talking about the other one. You wear 3, technically. I wasn't counting the dead one. The heartwood. It was created by nature. Therefore, it's underneath her purview.
I know.
Technically, you're representing 3 gods. If you count the dead one, but I wasn't. No offense, but kind of no real reason to anymore. Do you think your lover will take much longer?
Who's to say?
Well,
We'll probably wait until he's a prune before he exits the bath.
several kinds of food have been being laid out on the table, different meats in all kinds of style of cook, including some raw for the cats, and just in case you might want some of it raw, but otherwise everything is prepared nicely. It smells wonderful.
I take a little bit of everything,
Okay,
Odd question.
except the green food.
sure.
Is any of this sentient?
Anything on my table?
Mm.
No. That wouldn't do me any good.
So how close are you?
to
Divinity?
Gonna ask that right out there.
Yeah.
not too close.
Not too close, but not too far.
Right. Technically, I could be closer, I guess. As we were talking survival earlier, how long you was here. But I'm fine with where I'm at.
There's always a game to play.
Absolutely. But I believe it's like a 30-second to something deity, if you really want to have a number put on it. But that's about it.
Probably put all that in your
Just-
little toe.
Yeah, probably in my big toe. Is several going to come in at this point?
Yeah. So as she's talking, if they're listening, they'll hear probably for the first time, probably since we've traveled together, like bare feet walking on her floor, and he's probably got like bed clothes on, so like loose fitting pants and a like a low kind of like V-cut shirt, and then his hair's still all wet. And he just kind of like he doesn't have any
Relaxed.
doesn't have any armor on or anything, and he just kind of walks down to the room that everyone is in.
The only thing you got with you is probably the Divine Bane,
Yeah.
huh? Okay.
And it's just kind of like in his hand, kind of thrown up over his shoulder.
Oh, glad to see you're getting yourself comfortable. Well, since everyone's here, please enjoy. But I do want to say, I can help you get to this. More than happy to. Now, of course, this is hell, so of course you can't get something for nothing. So, I like knowledge. I like possibility, and I like answers to questions. So, what I would ask is that, hello Raiders, what I would ask is that each of you answer 3 questions. The first question would be so that I tell you how to find the road to this. Second question is so that I tell you about the challenge of crossing that road. And the third, well, that's just my payment for actually doing this for you. Doesn't that sound fair?
So just to be
To
clear,
each of us.
yeah, just to be clear, it's
Yes.
3 questions each. Yes.
Yes, 3 questions for each of you. And you don't get to wiggle out of an answer. You must answer. Nothing that would jeopardize your missions and such.
Ooh, that does sound like fun, but just so I understand, you're asking because you want to know. You're not trying to sow any kind of discord amongst the rest of us, are you?
No. Just because of my thought process and what I want to know, and because if I'm going to help a traveler, I have to know how they think.
And where does this information go once it comes to you?
Yeah, it's mine.
Okay.
Wouldn't that be a fair deal, don't you think? Not asking for a soul, I'm not asking for you to do anything else, just
Tell
answer
the truth.
questions. I didn't
She
even
didn't
say
say
you
we
had
had
to
to
be
tell the truth.
truthful.
Oh, really?
She just said we had to answer the questions.
I mean, look where we are.
She said she was seeker of truth.
I am a seeker of truth. So, up to you. Enjoy your meal. And, of course, you can talk amongst yourselves. I'll leave you to it. That way you don't feel like I'm interrupting or
When will you ask the questions?
once you've all decided if you're going to do it. But it's an all or nothing thing.
Yeah, I figured as much.
So I'll leave you to discuss and you can decide. Again, no hidden cost here. I've told you exactly what I want and what I'll give you. She'll get up. She'll grab some kind of piece of meat. Looks like maybe like a pork chop type thing. Goes walking out of the room with it, taking a bite as she walks out. Door shut behind her.
I think I grab the chair and turn it around and sit, like, at the table.
Okay.
So what's her deal, Sunshine? What is she?
She's a fiend. She has divine heritage.
Not like an angel or anything. She's
No, she's a fiend.
okay.
That's all right.
I don't know how all this works.
So yes, but Hell's version.
Other side.
Other side of the coin.
Well,
So there's a tiny bit of divinity there.
Big toe.
really,
Big time.
it's a biaxial continuum. You see, there's both the good and the evil, and the law and the it's complicated. It's more complex than that, but that's close enough.
Really big words.
Sorry.
I mean, she's not wrong, but I wasn't gonna get into it.
So what do we think about her deal?
Yes,
I
answer
mean-
questions.
So first off, she is obviously going to see through. She can probably tell if we're lying and will, but I still think it's a good deal. I mean, we need this information, and do we have secrets we're not willing to give up?
Again, she didn't say we had to tell the truth. She said we had to answer the question and we could not wiggle out of it.
I don't have anything to hide, regardless. So
I don't mind
Wait.
answering. I don't mind answering a couple questions.
Okay, she knew what this was, and this is
Oh,
about
she's keenly aware that there are icons in her house.
I mean,
that's about the only secret I have. So
I imagine that the further that we go down this path, the more we're gonna collectively stick out like a sore thumb.
she did say she wouldn't ask us anything that compromises our mission, which means she can't directly ask us about what's in 7 EL Delta, else we forfeit our contract as it's written. So
Sure.
Not me.
not you.
you might not want
But
Yeah.
can't
to say
read.
that.
I love her.
I can't read.
You might want to prepare that spell tonight. Or in the morning, whenever that's possible. I don't know how preparing works. I just run into things guns blazing, so.
No, that's me.
You don't even have a gun.
Yeah.
I'm the guy blazing.
Stab, shoot lightning.
Make things go.
Flip backwards. Stab again.
Yeah.
Tumble around like a gymnast.
Mediocre finisher.
Yeah.
Yeah. I do it confidently, it just doesn't always pan out.
Doesn't always strike.
Yeah.
There's
Oh,
a
Jinx has fist. We gotta remember
on the
that.
door before, and it waits a moment before the door opens. A couple servants come in. They're carrying trays. Seem like they're bringing more food, which they do set down on the table and uncover. There are desserts now being put out as well. And
I immediately look disappointed. There's not more meat.
and they'll look and see if anybody's glass is empty, if anybody has anything they want taken away, and then they walk out without saying a word. And shut the door again.
Before they close the door, I'll be like, thank you. And then I will start sniffing all the new stuff that they brought us.
Pies, tarts, cake, cookies. It's lots of sweets. Maybe a custard. That
Oh,
one might
my finger's
smell
going in
okay.
that one.
Hey, Drew.
What's this?
They're little cups of custard.
You don't just instinctively push your cup off the table.
Right?
No.
Just my cup. I'm sorry.
Yep, just yours.
It is an empty glass.
I'm drinking this one.
Somebody's cup is falling.
Well, I'm for one. I'm okay with answering some questions if it's going to get us what we need.
Me too.
Yep.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Dixie.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, I thought I was clear. I'll go,
I was kind of looking for more like the verbal confirmation.
yes.
What about
That's
Elgato
fair.
and Zila? Is she gonna ask questions?
I mean,
She knows their language.
then if she has questions for them, then I guess she has questions for them.
Are they in here?
Yeah. Are you kidding?
Oh yeah, they're in here. They've got big platters in front of them.
I'll stand up and go over to the door.
Servant will open the door a few moments later.
Now you can tell the lady of the house that we have agreed to answer her questions.
They'll turn and go walking off. Okay.
All right.
You guys kind of eating while you were talking and everything. Okay.
Still eating.
Still eating, sticking your finger in the custard every once in a
I don't
while.
know how long it's been since I've eaten.
So,
I started off in a plant.
So the only person not eating is Sliver. Okay. So a few minutes later, she'll come back in. So you have a decision then? I hear.
Yeah.
Oh, very well then. Up to you. Would you like to get a good night's rest first, or would you like to start your questions now? I prefer to see you nice and fresh in the morning, but that's up to you.
Fine with me.
I'm fine with that.
Sure, we're in no hurry. And your hospitality is impeccable.
Thank you. I do try. And I do try with my decor too. Hopefully it's not bad. Would anyone have any special requests for the room?
I don't think so.
Do you need a room for each of you, or do any of you share a room?
We will.
You'll need a room for each of you?
Do any of you share a room?
Oh, well, it was two
We will.
questions at once.
Right?
I just need one big enough for me and the cat.
Of course. That's
Please.
definitely a topic of conversation when people talk about the United Souls. You hear about Elgato and how he is your very loyal mount.
That is one way to describe him.
Very well. Then please enjoy your food, and when you're done, someone can take you to rooms if you can give them a few moments to get your rooms ready. But then I will see you all in the morning. Unless you have a story or two to tell me about yourselves.
We'll probably save the stories for in the morning.
Very well.
Gonna say what kind of a story?
No, don't ask.
Anything.
Don't ask more questions.
Very well. I will see you all in the morning. She'll go walking out. She'll probably come back, swipe a couple of the cookies and such off the table before walking out with those, eating as she goes. You do notice there is a gleam tint of kind of a reddish tinge to her skin. Not like somebody who has flushed red, but there's almost like she has kind of a dark tan color to her skin, but as she moves through the light, you do see kind of a sheen of red. That is about the only real indicator of fiendish heritage that you're seeing. Something that you saw with your own light glinting off of her earlier as you were trying to figure out who this person was.
Mhm.
Is anybody doing anything besides eating and then going and finding your rooms?
Once I'm off finding my room, I'm going to ask a servant if I could have a word with the lady.
So, just kind of maybe give a nod and then walk away. But eventually they will come back and gesture for you to come with them.
I go with them.
So as everybody else is bedding down and you are going through this place, you find yourself in a kind of cozy little kind of, looks like a reading nook type of thing. Large window, but no light coming through it at the moment. Magical lights above illuminating the room. Nice, large, comfortable pillows that she's kind of got stacked up in a corner, and she's kind of curled up. She has a book when you come walking in, she shuts it. Ah. You wanted a word?
Yes, I did. I needed a word
Please.
in private.
Have some pillows. Have a seat if you'd like to make yourself comfortable.
I do love pillows. Yay! I will pile them up and just take a big jump, leap on top of them. So I'm rather excited for these questions, but I did have a thing I wanted to discuss with you. There are a lot of things that they're not ready to hear. And I'm afraid that if you asked me those in front of them, I would be obligated to lie. Which is fine if you don't mind, but I can't see any reason that you're not ready to hear the truth, so I have a proposal for you.
I'm listening.
You can ask me whatever you want in private, and I will tell you the truth. And then, if you want, you can ask me more questions in front of them that I'll just say whatever. Or, if you want to ask me in front of everybody else, just be aware that whatever I say will quite possibly...
What are these subjects that you're wanting to avoid?
Oh gosh, too many to list, but my mission, some of my history, and it's not as though they're like tremendous secrets. It's just things that they're not ready to hear. If that makes sense to you.
Trust me, darling, I understand. Don't worry. You can answer however you feel when I ask the questions tomorrow. But they're not those kinds of questions.
Oh, well, very well then. Not knowing what kind of questions they are, I just thought you might prefer the guarantee of the truth. But if you're indifferent...
I'm a seeker of the truth. Oh no, one way or another. Either way, I will have my answers. And I will have the truth. Even if you decide not to tell me it. But maybe that's just my big toe talking. Either way, none of the subjects that you've mentioned should come up.
Okay. Well, I'm simultaneously disappointed and intrigued. Because now I can't imagine what sorts of questions you will ask. I will probably be up wondering.
Well, don't be up too long. Get you some good sleep. Enjoy this respite in the middle of Stygia and hell itself, because you're not going to find something quite so hospitable or as easy. All I want are answers.
Okay, then I will take my leave and retire.
Absolutely. Have a good night.
Good night.
Everybody eventually gets themselves some rest.
I'm gonna sleep. Are we all in the same hallway?
Yeah.
I'm gonna sleep in the hallway.
Okay.
I'm gonna drag out a whole big bunch of pillows, pile them up in the middle of the hallway, and sleep in the hallway.
Pillows and fuzzy things and
Scratch at all the doors.
Nope. I don't want to disturb your guys' sleep. My room is just me, and it's very lonely in there, I imagine.
Reaching under the door.
Yes.
Only when you guys get up.
Yeah.
You're skipping ahead.
Jump on somebody's bed. Is it food time yet?
Yes.
Breakfast.
so after finding your sleep and your rest, you guys wake up feeling pretty good, refreshed. You had a comfortable bed or pillowed spot in the hall, whatever it was, wherever it was, you decided to get your sleep. It was quite comfortable and didn't feel threatening. It felt pretty easy. Full belly and everything.
I will, during my preparations, I will attune my blade to silver.
Okay. And in the morning, you guys all start coming out in the hallway, sitting curled up in a little ball on top of pillows and such. Or are you splayed?
No, she's in cat form,
Okay.
in a ball.
Like house cat?
Yes.
Okay. So,
Oh, no, like big cat form?
big cat.
But sleeping like she's a house cat.
Okay. So you wake up pretty easily as people start coming out, and you guys, is there anything in particular you do as you guys get up, and other than your daily preparations and such? Nothing you're specifically doing as you head out?
Just making sure everybody's healed to full.
Is there,
Probably would have
like,
done that before bed.
in the room that we're in, is it just like a bed? Like, what's the room look like? Is there like a wardrobe or anything else in the room?
Yeah, there's a wardrobe, there's nice furniture, the bed itself, like a four-poster. Everything in the room seems to match very well together. The flow of the room feels
A
nice.
little feng shui.
Oh yeah.
Is there anything in the
Beautiful
wardrobe?
curtains and such. There are some robes, more like bathrobe, maybe evening attire.
Gotcha.
Not more than that
Gotcha.
in you guys' wardrobe.
Cool.
But it does seem to be a him and hers. And there is a bath that you can call for servants if you guys wanted a bath in the evening too. So, but other than that, I mean, this entire place seems to be nicely put together. Somewhat plain in places, but the rooms themselves look very, very nice. The woman herself seems to just, as I said, she looks human. Dark hair, dark skin, but she's dressed nicely. Her eyes are darker, probably maybe a brown, black. It was hard to really tell in the evening. But as you guys come out in the morning, you can smell breakfast being cooked. and follow your noses back to that table if you'd like.
Were our traveling clothes collected and like washed the night
Yes,
before?
they were.
Okay.
They are folded and at the end of the hallway, so as not to disturb anyone.
Mine can't be.
They change with you.
Well, I would have gotten in the tub with my clothes on, washed my clothes, thrown them out, and then washed myself.
Okay.
And then put them back
Put them
on
back
so
on.
they could dry. This is all I got.
Yeah, we'll head down to the breakfast table and
Today I'll be wearing something a lot fancier. It's like a full like royal outfit with like circlets and gold thread and jewels woven into it.
Okay. Anything else anyone has for the morning? You guys come to the breakfast table. I think this is a good spot to take a momentary break. And because streamers got to stream, guys. And we'll come back. We're going to take a short break if possible. And then we're going to come back to these questions. We're going to see what happens with this. So I will return.
Quick question.
Yeah.
What level is the language spell so I can read that damn scroll?
2.
2.
2.
2. It's called translate.
Yeah, we're all used to different spell names from other things, but Pathfinder is a little different. But
And a
yes,
little simpler.
It is. It is.
Translate.
It has a lot of different things that are great, including that action economy. Guys, I'll return, and we will get to these questions and see what this partial deity, for Big Toe, might want from you guys. Oh, feel free to elaborate on that, guys, while I'm gone.
Nope.
If you two would like. Thank you. All right, I'll be back.
Yep.
So, Mike, Jenny, what's going on with PopCon?
I don't even know what PopCon is. Jenny, what's PopCon?
Popcorn. Sounds like a con.
Bam.
Is it like just
Like soda
fizzy
pop?
drinks?
Yeah, just a bunch
It's
of.
SodaCon.
No.
That would be a second. Depends on where you're from.
Yeah.
But
Right.
we're from Indiana.
We have
so-
PopCon in Indiana.
You go to like Wisconsin, isn't it like soda?
No, beer con.
Beer con?
I'm
going to that one.
Oktoberfest.
Isn't it northeast? They just call it Coke, so it'd just be CokeCon.
That doesn't sound
Or no,
bad.
is it the South?
South.
South
I think it's
calls
South.
everything
That's all.
Coke. Yeah.
Orange Coke.
Everything's just a
Orange Coke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll be completely honest with you. And my family, we just call it Coke. There was no pop. There was no soda.
Laura, what do you call soda or pop in California?
Also, Jinx wanted
We
to
always
know if
called
she
it-
did the 3 a.m. zoomies.
Spicy avocado drinks?
She
Is that
said
what it is?
soda.
Soda?
Soda?
Yeah.
Okay.
Avocado toast,
Avocado toast, yeah.
juice
yeah,
blend.
Yeah.
I've never
Called a
called it
smoothie.
a soda. I may have called it a pop,
Yeah.
but it's always been a Coke.
Yeah.
Could be because
Sometimes
my
I go-
family was a Coke family.
We've always called it pop because, I always drink Pepsi. My mom drank Coke. My dad drank, I don't know, whatever he drank.
Beer.
Probably something stronger to put up with me. Yeah. So.
We got into arguments about which one to call it in college all the time. I tried to make Dapo a thing, which is half of each.
Oh, Dapple.
Well,
It did
Got
not. It did not
Yeah.
catch
It
on.
didn't take off?
Honestly,
No.
there are days where I call it both, just all in one word. Soda pop.
Soda pop.
soda pop.
Mhm.
Yeah, I don't know.
My daughter calls it that.
Coke.
Just that's more because of the song now from whatever that animated show.
Oh,
What's
from
the
K-pop
K?
Demon
Yeah,
Hunters.
that one. Yeah.
Yeah. Soda pop.
Anyways, PopCon, May 8th, 9th, and 10th.
It is not a soda or
Yeah.
pop convention.
Despite the
It is a
It's not a
The
pop
bit went on too long
culture.
either.
the bit went on too
Convention.
long. I think we confused everybody. We lost.
I think we got to a point and then we just went left.
Yeah.
Dialects for the win.
Yeah.
So PopCon, May 8th, 9th, and 10th. What are we doing at PopCon? What?
What are we doing at PopCon?
Yeah. Yeah. What happens at PopCon?
We're popping in common.
Fighting.
Fighting.
Bar fights for
Bar
bonding.
fights for bonding.
Fighting and bonding. And talking
and talking.
a lot.
Which is why I'm not talking now.
So since Jenny's not gonna
You're right.
freely,
You are going to be talking a lot.
freely give out the information, I'll tell you.
There we go.
Hey,
So
I did it yesterday.
okay,
You
so
weren't here.
we have
It's your turn.
We have two things going on at PopCon. One, we have a room where we are doing bar fights for bonding, which is what we did last year and the year before that, I believe.
Yep.
And the year before
You will
that.
roll a giant foam D20, and you and roughly 12 of your new found best friends will play in this game where you'll fight each other, rolling the D20, and last man standing wins. What do they win, Mike? Thanks for asking.
Yeah. So yeah, it's great.
Hey.
You got to get invited back to the championship round first.
Hold on. You got to find out what room it is first.
Okay.
Hey, what
I don't
room
have
is it
that
in?
information,
You don't
but
want. You don't have.
I don't have the
You
information.
don't know that it's
not stored in here.
124.
Room
No.
124.
Room 124. I know it now.
It's
No, you
right
don't.
by the Maryland Street exit.
I will not remember. I will text you day of, and I will ask you where we are.
Just look for the Elite Encounter banners.
Yeah.
Be like, hey, just go watch any of the breaks we've had in the last 3
Yeah.
weeks.
Or look in Discord. By the way, we have a Discord if you want to check
We
that out.
do?
Yeah. If you
Hey, where
want
can
to
you
talk...
find all this information, Nate? Hey, thanks for asking.
Yeah. In Discord, if you want to, Laura, drop our Discord
There it is.
in there.
Sunshine did it
Yeah,
already.
Sunshine did it. Okay. We have information on there.
Or if you don't want to join the Discord, which I don't know why you wouldn't want to, you can talk geeky stuff with us all day, every day.
And we're pretty awesome. I mean,
I
We are
mean,
pretty awesome.
Yeah. You could always go on to the PopCon website.
yep.
They have a full-fledged map on Eventry, and we are clearly labeled as Elite Encounters.
Continuing on, so we win, or we win. We win.
Yes.
We do win.
We do win.
We win our elite encounters. If you win the bar fights for bonding round, you get invited back that evening for the championship round, where you'll fight all the other winners of that day. If you win that one, you win a free
Free.
PopCon badge
There you go.
for
A
next year.
Free
Yes.
3-day PopCon
Free 3-day pass.
Yeah.
badge.
So good. And,
This
and
is-
what does it cost you to play bar fights for bonding?
Well, some would say your soul,
Well,
but
we
Your
aren't
dignity?
we
yeah, your dignity, your soul.
we aren't discussing that live
Yeah.
on air, okay? The devil contracts are in the mail.
But for all intents and purposes, it's free. You just have to sign a waiver at the door, selling me your soul, and then that's all.
And
That's
you
it.
are
Waiver
taking
not
your
included.
chances with ending up where you started
Yeah.
when you leave.
Yep.
Yep.
Always a risk.
The worst that could happen is you come in and have a good time.
Yeah.
That's the worst.
And
case
the best
scenario.
thing that happens is you come in, have a good time, make a bunch of friends, and win the round and
Yep.
get invited back for a chance to win a free 3-day badge.
Yeah.
That's the awesome thing.
Yeah.
Given how I rolled last year, you have a great chance of winning if you're playing against me.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, yeah, you're not allowed to win.
Yeah. We will not partake in our own winnings.
That's true. That's true.
We also have a booth in the vendor hall.
Correct.
Where we will be networking, and I don't know exactly what we're doing at the booth.
So
yet,
in the booth will be a little more discussion about what we're actually doing in the shows and with the different shows. In 124, we're gonna have loud music playing. It'll be a good time. It's kind of difficult to discuss that kind of stuff in that room. So if you find us in the vendor hall, we will be open to answer any of your questions about the show, what we do here, the stuff that's going on. If you pull enough strings or twist enough arms, we may have some information about Campaign 2 with Soul Severed. But, unfortunately, we'd have to wait to see if Seer is going to allow us to talk about any of that.
I should
So-
finish my character.
Yeah, we'll see. That stuff is coming down the pipeline. There is going to be sometime in the near future, once we get some stuff ironed out with schedules, there will be a special stream on a different night other than Monday or Tuesday, where we will start discussing some of the stuff for Campaign 2 with Seer as we wrap up Soul Severed, so we can start the planning process for Campaign 2. And I know she's excited about that, just like everybody else is.
I am.
I'm pretty sure
very
everybody
excited.
else has characters built
Also,
already.
if you are a fan of general
started
role playing content, Elite Encounters has been asked to go and collaborate with Abby Rhodes. So she's another streamer that pops in from time to time. I know she was in here last week. but we have asked to kind of collab with her, and there may be a time in the very near future that some of us, depending on the availability of our players, good lord, the availability of our players, you may find us on. You may find us on Thursday night on her stream as we come in and do some things for her to help out her story and what she is running. And it is in D&D 5e, so it will be another chance for all of you internet nerds to see us play something that is not Pathfinder 2nd Edition.
Do you know if it's 2024 or 2014?
2014.
2014.
Ooh, even better.
Yeah.
Legacy.
So, she's looking for a small group. I can't reveal the number without revealing her plot, but there is there may be more than one of us. Less than 6 of us.
I'm excited for that.
2,
I'm
3,
excited for
4, or
PopCon.
5.
Guys, I'm definitely excited for
Not 7.
our special stream once we can get calendars worked out to figure out some stuff about Campaign 2. You and I have been discussing it for a bit.
Indeed.
But yeah, this has been so fantastic, and we are getting on in the year here, so we will see what goes on with this. But
I'm excited for these questions you're about to start asking. I'm not going to lie.
I'm definitely excited for that too. But as far as PopCon goes, guys, I do plan to bring this year's newest costume change.
Ooh.
So if any of our people are there, you will
we did
see
do that.
before stream. You will see
Right at PopCon last year.
We did that
the
costume
Sears
change last year.
newest costume change at PopCon.
I was
before it
just
comes on
talking
the
about
stream.
that with my wife about I needed a new costume for
so-
Cyril. How about that? Funny how things
for Cyril.
how things
You need a new costume.
You just got a new costume.
You just got one.
yes, last year at PopCon. See, now we're
But
setting
you
the standard.
only just recently put that new costume
That was not
on.
my fault. That was put together at PopCon, and we just didn't get to the place where we could put it on yet. That's not my fault.
I mean, I did kind of buy a new
Grew a lot of
outfit to throw on.
Do we have bits here?
That is
Yeah.
about the color of her fur. you know?
If you're talking about channel, we have channel points, and obviously bits are the little bitty guys you exchange your hard-earned money to support the things that we create. So yeah, we have some things you can use bits on, and there's also channel points there if that's what you're talking about.
Absolutely. And if Jinx is back, we have a Jinx.
Yeah.
All right, guys. If nobody has anything more about PopCon and such, and nobody else needs to take a moment,
Heck yeah, like that. That's 500 bits.
thank
Nice.
you.
Thank you so
very
much.
Thank
guys.
you.
You're
That
crazy.
is
I don't even know what
awesome.
you're doing.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. You're awesome. We
Yeah.
appreciate you.
Jinx, give
We
us some
are-
creepy, awesome house music.
We are ready to continue
No, I
on
don't wanna
with
go back to the
Cat
dollhouse.
Focus.
That's the wrong
Cat
house.
dog.
Oh, okay.
Uh-huh.
I'm all
You
for
guys
cat
aren't in a
dog.
Cat
creepy
dog.
dollhouse.
We were yesterday.
Yeah. Ugh. All
cool
right,
name.
so as everybody comes back to the nice circular table, you guys find this beautiful spread of breakfast foods and meats, cheeses, fruits, all kinds of things ready to be eaten. I was asked if magic was on the food before. There was no magic on the food. Sorry, I missed that earlier.
You're good.
But the food itself is not magical, but you do see several magical auras in the room, whether it be the magical lights, a couple points on the ceiling, some things on the walls, maybe a painting, different things. The door frames themselves in the dining area seem to be magical as well.
I will pick up my clothes from the end of the hall and just kind of bring them with me.
Okay? Staying in
wearing
bed
them,
clothes.
Yeah.
Staying in bed clothes
Heck
and,
yeah, they're
and
comfortable.
enjoying yourself and being comfy. All right. You find your hostess is already in there, and she's eating. I hope everyone had a wonderful night's sleep.
Best night's sleep I've had in a long time.
Good. Glad to hear it.
It's
I
a
was
shame
hoping
the day
you
had to start. Can't live forever.
Well, you're all welcome to have slept in as long as you wish, but I'm sure you have things to get done. And of course, please eat, enjoy, and whenever anyone is ready to start, please let me know. And I will let you choose who takes the first question.
We don't mind talking over food.
I'll say I'll go. I don't need to eat.
All right,
You
so
guys can eat and I'll answer questions.
you wish for me to start with you?
We could have
Sure.
rolled.
You want to rollies?
Release.
Roll initiative for
You-
the
you wanna rollies?
question. We're great. Yes,
we can
let's roll
rollies.
it.
All right, rollies. Everybody rollies. Pick up your die.
Which die?
I don't care.
20.
It's up to you.
D20. D100.
D5000.
Yeah.
All right,
All of them.
here we go. Rollies to see who answers questions first. Not gonna be me.
Nope.
No.
I got
Alright.
7.
That's not what I wanted. 16.
do you got?
7.
I have a 5.
I have a 6.
I have a 6.
4.
16.
Bingo.
How'd we all roll blue? Crazy.
Everybody else scoots back from the table
Yeah.
while I'm too distracted just shoving stuff in.
We're like doing that whole like finger on your nose.
I mean, you guys can roll in chat and see when you answer questions too.
Yeah.
Nixie,
Jinx is
does
rolling
that
last.
mean that you wish to be, does that mean that you wish to be the first one to answer a question?
What? Huh? What? What? what are you all doing with your...
All right.
Oh, wow, whatever, sure.
That's not any
why-
better, Chevy.
I mean, Cyril
I tell
did
you, Laura's got
offer,
rigged.
but if you would like, I can ask him first, or
Yeah, I'll go.
you'll go first?
Yeah, it's no big deal. She looks like she's
Enjoying her food?
enjoying her muffin.
Very well. I'll start.
You got a 3 as well.
I'll start with you then,
Sure.
Cyril. Considering, as I said, I need to understand the travelers before I can help you with your travel. By the way, I love the ensemble.
Thank you. Thank you.
So, Cyril, you are starving. And your next feeding will destroy the entire life of the person you feed on. Whether it is that you would need to turn them, or it would just kill them. And your next feeding must be one of them. You can't refuse it, you can't stop it. Who do you choose? And who do you refuse to touch?
If I was starving and I had to choose one of them, I take it I can't just not eat and come to my end. So if that's not an option, then I will. I think I would choose. Chevy.
Very well.
Dramatic pause in music. I had to point that
Right,
out.
yeah.
And you asked which one I wouldn't touch?
Yes.
I would not touch Ernela.
So I believe you were next.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
You can be happy to be chosen in there.
Oh.
So,
This is my kind of question. Yeah,
I
let's
was not
get...
expecting such a deep.
As I
Let's
said,
get
I must
twisted.
know you a
guess.
little bit. So you know more than all of them. It's mere fact. If one of them, sitting here, had to be removed from the group in order for your group to succeed, who would it be? Who is the weakest link? Say their name.
Ooh. Okay, that's a good question. Although that's almost two different questions because
It's the same question.
the nature of the mission requires some very specific things. So there are people who are unquestionably indispensable.
She's
Let me
looking
flip
for
through
her
my
page.
notes.
She's looking for her page with who are we going to throw out first? Hold on. She's scrolling back.
Okay.
I'm like, what have you been taking notes on? Never
Who
mind.
the weakest link is.
Yeah. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Nope, this is embarrassing because I'm flipping through because I didn't write it down. Well, yeah, this is definitely embarrassing because I don't remember your name.
Mine?
Yeah.
Sonova.
Sinova. That's right, Sin. That's what I was trying to remember. Yeah.
Write it down now.
That's a good idea.
SYN.
Yeah.
I swear I did write it down somewhere. Okay. Yeah. No offense, but
Gonna put it in chat for you.
I don't know. I don't know where you. I don't know where you fit into the grand scheme of the mission yet. So
Me too.
I think it would be you.
Very well. Who's next?
I'll answer.
You'll answer. Chevauton. That is how you say that, correct? Chevauton.
Tall. Yeah.
Well, there's so many things with you, but I think the one that I would like to know. We'll give you a what if. Somewhat. Still going to want specific answer to the question. Your daughter lives a long, safe, and healthy life. Guaranteed. But one of them dies here, now, and in extreme agony. Who would you choose?
In extreme agony.
Another way to put that would be is whose life would you trade for hers?
Well, that's a different
That's a
answer.
whole
Yeah.
different question.
The answer to that
It's the
question
same question.
is any of them, to be honest. She means everything to me.
Ah,
But the answer to your first
There's
question,
one.
simply because we haven't had time to get acquainted, I think I have to choose Sin.
Almost seems unfair to you, Sin. But it is understandable. So who's next?
Lay it on me.
Lay it on you. Very well. Your goddess demands a sacrifice to save the rest. You don't get to refuse. Which one dies by your choice?
Myself.
And why them? Them. One of them. You are not them.
Am I?
You do not get to choose yourself. That is not the question.
It's really a hard question to answer. My goddess would not demand a sacrifice.
Would she not? Are you sure?
And if she did,
That's a different question.
and
Not
if she
really.
did, myself would be acceptable.
Not always.
It depends on the definition of sacrifice. So, it's still a hard question.
Do you need to think on it for a while? As Nixie pointed out before, your answer doesn't necessarily have to be truth.
I'm not the kind of person to sacrifice people.
I know, which is why this question is hard.
My honest answer is either refusal or myself.
But as I said in the lead up, you don't get to refuse. Which one of them dies by your choice, and why them? You may think on it. I can go to the next person while you think.
Feel free.
Yeah, Nayla.
Great.
Let's say all your memories return, your past returns. And you find it demands blood. Will you give it? Can you choose who satisfies that demand? Should your past return, demanding blood, and it must be one of them. Someone from United Souls. Who is it?
It's Nixie.
Do you have your answer?
Fastest answer in history, and she's like, and we're back.
Sorry, I didn't give you any more time to think.
This is that group that when you say, hey, I'll be last in ordering, and everyone just goes, cheeseburger, 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 cheeseburger. What do you want? Oh, shit.
She hasn't answered a question yet. So thank you.
Meow, 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 meow.
Very well.
When she points at me, I'm gonna set down my food and finish chewing in preparation.
Very well. Just merely seeing if you were ready to answer yet. Zenova.
It's like asking me what finger I want to cut off.
You got 9 more.
Pinky.
You
That's the only
are
right answer.
you are in quite a bit of control of yourself. But control is only proven when it is tested. If you lost yourself right now, if you lost complete control of your beast, truly lost it, who here do you believe you would tear apart first?
She will look from person to person. Every being that is in this room. Who all's in this room? Is your cat in this room?
Yeah.
Elgato?
Always.
Okay. She'll point at the tiniest animal in the room.
Okay, that would either be Irnela or
Mr.
Mixie.
Buttons.
Mr. Buttons.
Mr. Buttons then.
Yeah.
Is Mr. Buttons out?
Yeah.
Yeah.
A name?
Buttons?
He objects.
He's allowed to object.
I heard
But
my
he's
name.
the weakest creature in the room, so.
Do you have an answer for your first question yet?
This is gonna sound horrible.
I don't think any of our questions have set us up to sound great, so
We'll only think a little less of you when you give us the answer. So
It would have to be somebody I care about if we were going to be the. But there are some people that I couldn't lose, so. I would probably sacrifice Zila.
Zila.
She's got her carpenters working tonight.
yeah.
This
Yeah.
morning.
I was gonna say,
Dogs.
sorry, I'm scratching a litter box too hard.
Dog's scratching at the cage.
is that what that is?
Mm-hmm.
Not happy about crates. All right. First round is done. Would you all like a moment, or would you like to continue?
I'd like to use keep up appearances
Okay.
and start eating my food again.
All right.
I'm good.
Very well.
Just get it over with.
Several. Find this one a little entertaining. Pardon me, not meaning to be sounding sadistic or anything, but I do find this one a little entertaining. But I am curious. You are offered true freedom from Charlotte. No control, no curse, no downside to what you've become. But one of your companions takes your place in the curse. Bound as you are. Which humanoid here of your companions do you condemn?
And why, or just the name?
I don't need the why. Just two.
Chevy.
Chevy. Twice now.
Wait, you're
Has
not.
he done something to upset you?
You're not asking why,
I'm not worried about it.
because I don't think they're bad answers.
You may always elaborate if you wish. Sunshine surely did.
I think Chevy is the next person in this group that I think has the willpower to withstand or to tell her no. And Chevy would be the person that I would turn because he is someone that I would carry into eternity with me.
Several, I'm a married man.
I didn't say I was going to have your children. Let's slow down.
Forever's a really, really long time.
Loyalty has its places.
Nixie was second, so you're next.
Lay it on.
You come across knowledge that will completely aid in the success of your endeavors, along with the United Souls.
That's true.
However, you find that you can only tell one, but by telling them, you doom their fate. In other words, by telling them, you give success to the entire group, but you kill them. Who do you tell?
Several.
I believe that brings us to Chevy then. Chevy. Let's say you find one of them, one of the humanoids here, since I must be so specific, is the true reason your daughter is in danger. Not just the pull of a god. You find it's true. Who do you blame and act against?
With no other information, I think I have to say Nixie.
You know too much.
Oh, we're back around to you, Sunshine. One of them will betray the group before your journey ends. And you can stop it right now, but only by preemptively striking them down. Who do you kill? Humanoids only, my dear.
I understand.
It's Elgato, he's out to get us.
The loving water thing is a ruse.
Hearing his name, he kind of stops eating and looks over at you. Slowly goes back to eating, kind of looking at Chevy.
So, you want to know who I would think would betray us first?
I ask, who do you strike down to prevent the betrayal?
Is it bad that there's a tie?
He opposite path that there's what?
A tie.
By all means. But one always pops to mind first. As I told several, you're more than welcome to elaborate if you wish.
I guess my answer would be several. Next would have been Chevy.
Because he was going to turn me.
Loyalty to the end, baby.
Jealous much.
She's jealous that he wants to bite me more than her.
Yeah. And have your babies.
We're already
Vampire
in the
babies.
phase of struggle cuddling, so.
Yes, you are.
Well, no, they've both betrayed at least once.
I believe that brings us back to you, Nayla.
I guess so.
Put your speedster shoes on.
Big run.
Several.
I don't even know what the question is, but several's the answer.
One of them sees you as a weapon. And they're right. So who is it?
Check and see if she's dead.
I'm going to say sunshine.
My little gun-toting goblin.
Sonova.
I will set down my food again.
You fear becoming more human or more animal. You fear not having your balance. Let us be precise. Which one of them do you already see as prey? And do you hate yourself for it? The humanoids, not Mr. Buttons, my dear.
She will look at everybody again, not the cats. Nixie. No.
Very well, I guess we're on to the last questions.
Count as one or two.
It's all part of the same question. We're on to the last bit. If anyone wishes to have any discussion or anything, please, by all means. But last question, if you're ready. Last round of them.
Yeah, let's go.
All right, I do need everyone to make a will save.
I need to know what it's against.
It is against, it is mental, it is magic,
Okay.
and I'm trying to think of the other trait. I believe divine is the other trait.
Okay.
I have 30.
Being tested by a big toe.
I didn't say deity, she said the deity part's in her big toe.
That's an at 20.
Okay.
$41.
Okay. Sunshine, what did you say yours was?
30.
30. Your Nayla?
38.
Chevy?
24.
Okay.
Not that low.
It will save, not
Several?
fortitude.
No, it was a won't save.
It was clearly a won't save.
I have a 35.
Potentially a critical won't save.
Oh, I should have kept those straps.
I rolled a 3.
I was gonna say, what did you roll?
Rolled a 3.
I would have had to roll a 1 to get a 24.
I can't get a 24, but only because I have the veil.
Yeah.
I'm
The veil
willful.
doesn't give us any bonuses for will saves, right?
It does not.
Just
It
you.
gives me a +4
It
to
gives
will.
you
Okay.
against fear.
Yeah,
Yeah.
But
me
this
too,
isn't
but
fear.
only because of the etheric nullifier.
Shit. I don't think mine gives me anything for saves.
Oh,
Okay.
can I take an action real fast? I don't think it'll help you. Never mind.
Oh, alright.
I mean, I can emit an aura of bravery that gives a +1 status bonus to will saves. But I don't know if
That's-
25 is gonna.
That would bump me to a 25.
It's up to you.
I'll hold off on that because I don't think a 25 is gonna.
Debbie has a reroll.
Oh boy.
Natural 20.
Nice.
For
Oh my
41
gosh, just-
total.
Mine at 20s and 43.
Okay. All right. So then this only needs to be looked at by Sunshine then,
Hold
I
on.
believe.
What were neither of these are fear, position, or emotional effects, right?
No.
Okay. Just checking.
Okay. Just
I have a bonus.
keep that in mind.
She didn't
And
critically
you can
fail
just
that,
send
right?
me a.
She didn't critically fail that.
She's okay.
Trying to.
First time I've ever seen her nail or read this deeply in a Veil of Valley.
She's like, I don't like this. All right.
I had mine open. I was like,
I got all of these
If
tabs.
have any of you, if any of you have done any deception, you can roll that, and you can let me know your numbers. But I do need to know if anybody has tried any deception in their answers or tried to, other than the very obvious, I don't want to answer this over here, but okay.
Said I don't want an answer. That was a.
All
You
right.
asked. You wanted to know who I was. That was my answer.
All right, so nothing happened visibly. You guys didn't feel anything with it. So
I do want to ask her. Now I've got to say, you're getting me awfully curious because you did promise that the purpose of these questions was not to sow any discord amongst us. So now I'm really curious what the reason for it is. Is that something you care to share?
I have to know the traveler in order to help you travel. As I said.
Does she seem honest about that? Even I mean, I'm terrible at telling, but try anyway.
Give me a
Everyone's
perception.
honest to you.
35.
I mean, you would definitely tell if I was lying. Granted, my deception is a 3.
Same for me. But mine's a 4.
Wrong button, sorry. I realized I did not print her out. I'm very upset with myself, but I have it here. Give me a moment. You got a, what was it?
35.
35, okay? It's hard to read her. She's not changed expression. She's not changed her tone. She's given you the same reason. She doesn't seem to be guarded, but she also doesn't really, you can't really see any signs of overt truth or overt lie either. It's hard to really read her.
Okay.
Are we ready for round 3 then? Unless you have another question.
Oh, no, I'm excited to start.
I'm absolutely willing to answer other questions too, but
I have a question for you.
sure.
Why help us?
Because I wanted to know you. I'm learning about you.
No other motives beyond that. You just wanted to learn about us.
Yes. Do you not see yourselves? I mean, think about this for a moment. I have my heritage, and you have been given hospitality in my home. And you're carrying God-killing icons. Icons can literally kill gods. And I'm apparently part god. Maybe only my big toe, but
So you
still.
just get a toe amputated.
But either way, I'm a collector of knowledge. And I have a famous group show up on my doorstep. Why not help? Maybe an act of kindness leads to kinder things down the road. You never know.
That mindset is very out of place for where we are.
True. And if I'd had my pick of layers, I would not be living on Stygia either. But either way.
Oh, now that sounds like a story.
Right?
So you can't leave?
Oh, I can leave. I can't set up a residence somewhere else.
I think legally you just have to spend more than half your time at your legal residence. So.
That's
Maybe have
not
a
quite how
summer
that
home.
works in hell, but
What level would you pick? Which layer?
one, of course.
Or another plane entirely.
Oh, if I could go to another plane entirely, absolutely. More for vacations, though, for some of them. But if I'm not able to leave hell, I would absolutely pick to live on one. But
Is that a bonus?
then again, most fiends would pick to live on one if they could. Because if they were living on one, then they're either right below the king or they are the king. So why wouldn't you want to be there?
I'm ready.
Cyril's not interested in my story, but
Oh, that's not true.
very happy to tell me yours. I want to ask you. It's my last one.
Use it wisely.
One of them will die screaming because you hesitated. Who did your hesitation kill?
Because I hesitated?
Oh my god, she's right. You did hesitate. Wow, he's doing it now.
Well, I think there's many a circumstances. There's many a circumstances that would lead to multiple cases where if I hesitate in various situations that anyone may die. But
You're right, that isn't a very fair way to put it. How about this? You know that's going to happen. You know that you're going to hesitate and they're going to die screaming. So, let me rephrase to this. Who would you kill in a nice clean stroke now to save them that pain later?
Sunshine.
So much romantic. Nixie, are you ready for your third question?
Uh-huh.
She's like, I was willing to take all 18 of them.
No. I wanted to learn more about what you all think. I wouldn't have known who to watch my back from.
One of them is wrong about something. And you could let them fail and learn, or you could correct them. Either way, them being wrong is going to cost many lives. The only way to correct them is death. Who do you correct and or allow to fail?
Sunshine.
Which one do you do so? Correct or allow her to fail?
That's a harder question. This one's, no, the entire thing depends on... Yeah, Sunshine has to live. Even if it's going to kill a lot of people. Huh. That one didn't feel so good.
And Nixie, you hear in your head, apologies, I think that one stepped a little close to the edge. My apologies. Chevy, I believe we're on your third question. I am curious on this. You could save the entire group here. They're all going to die. And you have one chance to save them. But your daughter will forget your entire existence. Do they die, or do you save them?
I saved them.
Sunshine, your last question. Are you ready?
As ready as I'll ever be.
Very well. If you could only save one of their souls from eternal damnation in hell, but only one, who do you choose?
Dear Nayla.
Inela. Your last question? You find that you are becoming a monster. And you only have one chance at changing that. And considering what you wield, you must. The only chance at saving that is to make one of them suffer the fate instead. Who do you condemn to be the monster?
Nixie.
I am curious why, but I won't push.
She says, "Good, I'm not answering."
Deal was 3.
Zenova. Your last question.
Can't put my bowl down. Didn't pick it back up.
Yep.
United souls, these people here, hold the fate of the world, all of Iodadree, and the dimensions that attach. They hold that fate in their hands. And by joining them, you have somewhat joined into that, yet you're not quite there yet. You're not attached to them, not like your pack.
She will visibly look down at the table when she mentions her pack.
Would you trade their lives for your pack?
No.
If anybody gave any falsehood in those last questions, I do need a roll. Well,
We're a very honest group of travelers.
thank you very much for your answers.
Honestly, I don't think Sonova's sure of her answer, but
I felt it was right on brand.
And not
So-
being sure of it doesn't
Yeah.
mean it's a lie.
Yep.
I don't think I've had some travelers be so open with their answers. Most just fall into Stygia's habit of lies and deceit. I appreciate that. So, therefore, I'll make sure I give you very intact and truthful information. Had you deceived me, I would have added in so much incongruent detail that it wouldn't have even mattered. You'd never found your way out of here. And even then, if you found it, you would have been probably destroyed by the gatekeeper. Either way, I appreciate your honesty. Thank you. It is definitely different to have someone give you back what you give to them. So, for that, easy enough to find the road that you're going to need. I will make sure to take you to it when you're ready to leave. I will take you to the road, and all you need to do is follow it. The most you might lose it is a few hundred feet dipped into the water here and there through the fogs. But follow it until you find the end of Stygia. That is how you will get on the road to Dis. The next part, I promised I would tell you about the Guardian. The Guardian plays a game. His game is to make you question yourself, your religion, your beliefs, your own identity. I believe you all know yourself quite well, so I think you'll do just fine. But know that in order to go into Dis, you can't just kill him. Or her. It might be a her at this point. Honestly, I kind of ignore them. But they will want the ritual of inverted truth. And it is 3 phases. You will need to do 3 separate phases. First phase, you will need to give up something important to you. It's specifically something that represents your belief or your identity, your power, you. Don't give them something valuable like an icon, of course. I don't think you're that stupid. But you definitely want to give something that is meaningful. It could be words, it could be a prayer, it could be a spell, it could be a coin out of your pocket. If you were an incessant gambler and that was your last coin, obviously that would mean something to you. It must mean something to you, but know that phase 2 is where that comes into play, because it is going to be corrupted in a way, but not permanently, unless it's a physical object. Your offering is going to be twisted, but in phase 2, it has to be inverted. For example, should you offer up a healing spell, in phase 2, you would need to strike someone with no reason. You would have to draw blood instead of healing, doing the opposite of what you would normally do. If that makes sense. Along with more of a declaration, a speaking of your core belief, but then through action showing the inversion of it. Phase 3, that's where you'll have to all make a choice. And you'll need to make it together. And phase 3, you'll have the options of naming of the damned, the fractured oath, and withholding the silent vote, or out rejection. Those are your 5 options for your last phase. It cements the end of the ritual. Rejecting it outright is going to give you trouble, but you will move on into this. Usually the trouble comes in that the gatekeeper will attack you, since you're not completing the ritual. Or perhaps you'll be hounded all through this. The naming of the damned is you would have to each name someone within your group who would be the most dangerous if they fell, meaning if they became damned here. This all has consequences, so just remember that when you go to choose these things. You don't have to do all 5, you pick one. But the naming of the damned is you all must essentially agree upon one person to name as the damned, who you all agree The other option would be the fractured oath. It's more of her pairing up. You would pair yourselves off into 3 pairs, and you would give an oath bonding you to that person, and you would have to keep that oath to that person to protect them over your group, even. So, for instance, if you two paired, if you had to choose between the group and Cyril, you would have to choose him, or there would be consequences. But if you're never in a position where he is the most in trouble, then seems like a fair choice. The withholding. That option is one I don't see you all taking, but it is an option. The withholding is where you all choose one thing you will not do for each other. And you must stick to it. Only one thing. But for instance, you would not say that you would not heal them, but it can't be something so trivial as I will not cook them breakfast anymore. The silent vote is where you all secretly write a name of someone in your pod. It is the unspoken opinion of the group who is your weakest among you. But you also then vote on who is the strongest. Those are the options you have for completing this ritual. The last, as I said, is just rejection. But at least you have a heads up as to what you're going to find. Normally, I just name those. You'll have a 3-phase ritual, and that would be it. But I was highly impressed and definitely learned much from your answers, so I appreciate you all, and I hope you appreciate the information I have given you.
You did mention a downside to pretty much all of these, but you didn't quite mention what the downside is to the naming of the damned. You just said we had to name them.
If I had to guess, we'd probably have to fight them.
No. You're marking them. You're not damning them. But you're making it harder for them to keep themselves from being damned. You're essentially cursing them to be struggling with it for the rest of their life. This is why most people will choose rejection, but they don't realize how much it follows you into this. Oh, and if you've never been there, the city is quite entertaining, and but do watch out for it rearranging itself even as you watch. So even if you get directions, it doesn't really help much half the time.
Is this for the whole plane, or for...
Well, the plane is the city.
Okay.
So yes.
There's very little outlands to this.
Gotcha.
It's almost like a conglomeration of tents and such. So, now you know what lies ahead of you. Let me know when you're ready to be on your way, but please, enjoy my home. Hopefully you've enjoyed my decor and my hospitality.
Pleasantly unexpected.
Good. Don't like to always be predictable. I believe my ancestor would be a little upset if I was too predictable. Shall get up and go walking out. Enjoy breakfast.
I want to know who her ancestor is.
Well,
I thought of asking.
save the world and come back, and you have some collateral to ask those questions.
I could take an educated guess.
Well, I'll just throw this out there. Does anyone want to talk about any of the questions that were asked before we move on about our way and file the answers away?
I think I just, I don't know, everybody seems a little, like they took a turn for the serious. Are there any hard feelings sitting out there?
I don't know if there's any hard feelings. I was intrigued by the sunshine must survive comment.
Oh, I mean, that would really be the case for any of you.
I don't know that I believe that at face value. I think that if given the exact same situation and I had done something wrong or was going to do something wrong and the option was to put me down and save thousands of people's lives, I don't think saving me is the answer.
I'd put you
Right.
down.
What's your perception DC?
32?
Okay. If you were an NPC, this would be a critical success, and I am a charming liar, so your opinion of me go up a step.
Yeah, I'm not, my opinion of you isn't going down. It's just Several is placating the question by putting himself in that scenario.
Oh, no, I mean,
You're essentially
me, I
making
don't-
him think that you kind of lied or just picked one of them at random, maybe.
I think she's
or-
making me
yeah.
try to feel like no matter who was
Yeah,
chosen,
who
the
was
answer would be
chosen,
the same.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying.
I get that.
I don't want thousands of people to die. It's just that, like, gosh, you guys are just so darn important. Like, if any of you were to die early, God, 1,000 people would look like nothing.
She is anti-Spock.
Yeah.
What do you mean early? That sounds like you know when we're gonna die.
She says, "Did I say early? I meant."
Yeah.
I mean, look up Lord Death. Just
Well,
She's about to trip while she backpedals.
I'm
In
sorry.
no way would she trip over Sonova's tail.
no, I just mean that, like, sure, once you're all done, it's not like I would want you to die because you're all really great people and you're my close friends and everything, but I suppose, like, once you fixed the entire universe, that once, you're gonna die someday, and the whole universe won't be depending on you then, like, that's not the same thing.
Nixie, do you follow a deity?
I mean, I don't really follow deities, I have respect for some of them. I I like to think of it as just like acting in concert with them, like when they're acting for the good of like.
Who do you feel like you act most in concert with then, as a deity?
Well, I don't know. I mean, I guess it changes from time to time depending on what I'm doing. I mean, I have a tremendous respect for nature. Everybody is looking at me.
You were talking.
You are talking.
That's the respectful thing to do when you're talking.
Talking is strong for what is coming out of our mouth. It's like babbling with no real answer, which I am finding like markedly different than the responses given to questions from a stranger.
Okay, so look. Have you ever met a deity? Because I think I
Yes.
did. But, oh. Okay,
Yes.
that was. I meant that as more rhetorical, but that sounds interesting.
At least 5?
I don't count anymore.
Glows.
Somebody keeps hitting their mic.
I had to move. I moved
Mike
mine.
was
It's Mike's mic.
At least 5.
I'm kind of feeling like my story is going to be like kind of underwhelming now in comparison. Like,
if by
So-
underwhelming you mean
when
One
false.
twice.
Less than 5.
Because he took an interest in us.
Oh.
We're still
Which-
we're still interested in your story,
Which one was-
nevertheless.
Okay, so this took place a long way away from here. I was living in Forest back then, and I didn't know it, but I think I met a deity in disguise, and so he like came into our village, and he was like asking for things, and we like to be hospitable. And so like people were going up and like bringing him things. There was our baker brought him like the fresh baked bread from the morning, and my mother cooked for him, and I gave him my doll because I was really young at the time. And everything that we brought just seemed to upset him. He was like, why are you giving me this trash? I wanted something that would really help. And then my brother gave him his cast from when he'd been injured earlier that year, and I thought it was just the stupidest thing, but he actually seemed to like it. And then later on when he left, like all the people who were sick started to get healed, and so I think that it was a god. And so what I'm kind of getting at is that I don't worship gods. I try to coexist with them.
Really?
I would like to roll a perception check.
Or 7.
I'll settle for one. 36.
I'll take one. I have a 32.
And so is this a?
I'll just be gullible. it's
Nixie,
fine.
what is your deception or what is your deception or diplomacy DC? Don't tell us which one you're letting us know, but
It is 36.
Okay. Who hit that?
Me.
Okay. You can either
Write
lean
it down.
over and whisper or write down what your Nayla is picking up from you, whether she's picking up truth or deception or what's going on with that. I will leave that up to you on that. Because
Did you happen to get his name?
Okay, so
do you want to lean over and whisper or tell? So we don't want to.
Huh,
Everybody's
she
talking
better-
about that happened.
Yeah, whisper,
so-
whispers.
Wow.
So, like, out of character, I don't really know the deities in this
Sure.
universe particularly well.
No, it's fine.
So, if anybody wants to help me out, if there is a
What would
god of growth that would be appropriate to, like
Like Amma.
trees
like
and
Amma,
things.
like a
Amma would be your god of the
nature.
nature and such like that. But you also have a lot of different pantheons do have one within it. Gnomes have their own nature deity, and so do the elves. So I don't have the name right offhand for you for the gnome one, but it is male. So if that's the one you're
Okay,
looking
yeah.
for, that's fine.
So I don't know for sure because he never told us his name,
Okay.
but I think it was him.
Oh, okay.
So you don't worship a deity, which is fine. I don't. For many years of my life, I saw no value in that. But you said that you tried to kind of coexist with them. Is that a life philosophy, like where you just kind of are like, do you just intrinsically, do you try to put yourself at the same level that they are so you can coexist with them, or do you try to bring them down to your level so you can coexist with them? Do you understand what I'm saying? How do you view them?
No, I know what you're saying, and that's maybe a kind of personal question, but
I
you
mean,
know what? I try to act on their level. I do.
Okay. I mean, that's fair. I mean, I don't see anything in question there. If I was going to try to have a similar mindset in my existence, I think I would probably be very similar. I would try to treat myself as if I was on their level. I don't know. Maybe I wouldn't. Maybe I would try to drag them down to my level because they don't deserve to be higher than me. I don't know.
That sounds like you.
I don't know. Those are all
No,
interesting conversations.
that makes sense, but there are important things going on, and I mean you're involved in some of them, and I don't think that just not having the power that they have excuses us of the responsibility of doing things.
That's why we're
Right.
collecting the icons.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, that's one of the reasons I respect you so much.
How many
How many what?
icons?
Do we have?
All of them.
I think there are many, but we only know of 10.
How to find them?
5. 6. We have 6. We have 6 of the
Seven.
ones we knew
You
of.
have 7.
7.
I know, but that was not
I
on
got
the
one
list.
in my head. I forgot. I have 2. You have 2.
That was not on our list. That is, yeah. So we have 6 of the ones that we knew of. And we found one that was made under great circumstances.
That never made it on the list.
There are 4 more that we could find. That we know of.
One that we're
One that
actively
we're
trying to
actively
make.
searching for.
Yeah.
Need to find or could find?
See, that's an interesting question.
Yeah. It is.
We don't know if we have to have all of them in order to accomplish the goal that we have set out to been told to do, or we don't know if if what we have is enough. So I think we're all just kind of in that stage where one more sounds good.
Better too many
Yeah, than not enough.
than not enough.
Yeah. Pretty much. Sorry, I was just trying to get a. So, the reason I asked was because I was trying to figure out as to.
I think what
Sometimes
she's
you-
trying to nicely say is we don't actually know you.
No, it's the your
Me too.
your lack
Correct.
or choice in deities says a lot about you.
Oh, yeah, I totally agree with you. It's one of the most important choices that people make. I mean, I hope...
And-
I don't know about that.
And yet a majority of my party do not follow a deity.
Well,
Oh,
If not all.
Technically not anymore. Seems to be half and half right now.
But I wouldn't say it's. I wouldn't say it's one of the most important choices you make.
okay, what? Why would you say that?
I'm gonna just save this out. I'm gonna save this and nobody shoot me. She sounds like a love child between Incanati and Vindernox.
Who
Did you
does?
just say their names out loud?
She did
I
say
did.
their names out loud. Now we're going to start singing again.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Say my name, say my name.
The god of time and the god of knowledge.
Behind you, baby, I'm crazy. I like fun and games.
Oh, which one is
Say my
which?
name, say my name.
Vendor Knox is, you have religion, yes.
Actually, I don't. I mean, I have...
All the
Not
things.
today.
I have esoteric, so I
Okay,
mean...
and you have
oh,
a cult.
actually, I guess I do have... I am trained in religion. I was wrong.
The first,
What's your DC? it.
25.
the first one is
okay.
the god of knowledge. and the
Vendor
second
Knox is
one-
knowledge, and Incanati is the god of time. Those are their main portfolios, and you can get that off just your DC.
I figured that. I was actually feigning ignorance.
I'd agree with several. I for most of my life I had not chosen a deity to worship, but until I met this group, actually, only recently started worshiping Thalmira. So I don't think that choice in itself has formed my morals or who I am as a person. It's just who I've decided to lay my faith in. So
It's not that I think that the choice is the most important thing. It's how you make the choice.
So I haven't made that choice.
Have you thought about it?
Not really.
I was told I had to choose.
Who told you that?
A god.
Or two.
So again,
Who pick?
it's still up in the air. Yeah.
Well, that's good to know.
And thankfully, nobody
Only in your head. But aren't you so curious as to who he's going to pick? Is he going to choose your girl or the other one? Oh, what would that do for your bedroom? Jesus. That's all you hear in your head, and then you don't hear anything else.
Oh.
I do
don't
love
let
when
me
you
do
say
that.
my name. Sorry, I couldn't help it.
Don't ever let me do that again.
Yeah.
Oh no, please do.
Self-inflicted
And he
gunshot
stops
wound.
after that one.
we just
Yeah.
hand it to you handle first.
So, I mean, at the end of the day, you speak of how you make that choice, right?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
So how did you make your choice?
Okay.
I know you said you don't worship, so it may not be the right question to ask, but when you've decided that you're going to live in cohabitation with these gods, how did you come to that choice, and why is that so important?
Well, okay, you dragged me out of me. I'm not from here. Well, I mean, I guess we're in hell. I'm not from there. I'm from a different world.
Where?
It's called the First World. And
Is there a knowledge I can roll about that?
Different world from where I come from.
That would be Lore of the Plains, very specifically, or Arcana.
Neither.
I'm gonna have to give you an arcana on that one. Cause say what?
Or even lore, gnomish lore, I guess, would possibly allow it, but
Let me pull
maybe
out my gnomish
Fae.
lore.
Yeah.
Right.
That is not the gnomish book that I have on hand.
Nope.
Sorry.
Okay.
and just culturally,
36.
we don't have all of the same gods that you do. Not all of the gods have been there. Many of them came after.
So
I got an arcana with 36.
So you have like
writing a message.
like a gnomish pantheon? Is that
We do.
okay?
There is one.
I am well aware.
Are you sure?
Yes. She's from a different world. I'm asking important questions. So you have this gnomish pantheon. Is there other pantheons? Like,
Oh, yes. I mean, the gods are real, most of them, and some of them have traveled there. Some of them came from there, but not all of them. Some of them, there are many, many ways that gods come to be. We typically have a different attitude to them, and I've been on some adventures, and I've seen the consequences of a lot of things. I've seen some of the damage that some of them can do. I've also seen people be saved by them. And gosh, if there's one thing it's taught me above everything else, it's that just because they're powerful and some of them know a heck of a lot of stuff, it doesn't mean they know the right thing to do. And I've seen the consequences of that. And so that's why I don't worship them. They're like a mountain. You can't argue with it. It's there. If you try to punch it, you're just going to break your hand. But it doesn't mean it's right. And if it decides to erupt and take your whole village with it, that doesn't make it a good thing just because it's bigger than you. Does that make sense?
Don't fist volcano.
it actually makes a lot of sense.
So many words. So few answers.
It's okay.
Is it?
I'm okay with it. I do have more questions, but this is not pick on Nixie time. As
have a
much as it
question now.
seems like it's.
Okay.
Are you actually a gnome?
Yes?
I'm staring intently at you.
Why was that? Why did that sound like a question, Nixie?
Because it was a weird question. Like, out of all the things to... Yes, I'm actually a gnome. What do you think I am?
Well, I don't know. A liar is what I know.
Rude.
Oh,
The truth hurts.
The leader of our party has spoken.
The truth hurts, even
That's why
if you
she
don't
knows she's a
recognize
liar.
it for that. And I'm a little perturbed
I think
that you're sitting here at a table with people who've welcomed you, flat out spewing lies. Which would be why I would take you out first.
Oh.
What we are doing requires trust among ourselves. And this isn't even an important conversation. And there's no truth in it. From you.
Nixie.
Look, Ornella,
Oh.
you want the truth?
I don't know if you are capable of the truth.
Yeah. I lie about some stuff sometimes. I don't like it. But what you all are doing is just about the most important thing going on in the entire universe right now. And I'm going to make sure you succeed. And you don't have to like me. But I would give my life to make sure that you win.
So why lie to us about all
I
other
will
things?
believe that when that happens.
I mean,
But again, you just made up an entire story about me.
Can I
and a
ask
deity.
you? Can I ask you a question?
yeah.
You will give your life to make sure that we win. What is winning?
Seriously, we don't even know what that is.
What is
Balance.
what is the end goal that checks the box of winning? Because I'll tell you this. As sure as I'm sitting in this chair right here, I cannot speak for everyone else. But as sure as I'm sitting in this chair right here, I'm still not sure which god I'm going to kill when I get there. So what checks the box of winning?
You should really leave this alone.
But now we need to leave it alone. Leave the line of questioning alone. Leave saving the world alone.
That line of questioning is dangerous.
I don't know if you know this or not.
But need answer.
I'm fucking dangerous.
Which, by the way, you did choose a deity when you chose that weapon.
Actually, dear, you have no idea what the conversation was between me and the person that I spoke into that sword, so you can fuck right off.
Sword is personal.
Just saying.
Sword has voice.
That you had it. I know that you had to choose a deity to which you can
And
wield it against.
if you read the things that are here, you will see what the answer is.
That's called metagaming.
I chose Maddie.
Are you intimidating me?
He chose all
Are
of
you
them.
trying to intimidate Nixie?
No,
Okay.
I'm just saying, if that line of question is dangerous, I have one icon, and I'm dangerous. She has two, and I assume by the end of the round, almost everybody will.
Some of us might have three, depending on what we decide to do with
Right. And if it's
methods.
I'm telling.
and let me just be clear,
Yeah.
I will never force you to have a conversation you don't want to have. That's not what I'm after. I just want to. I want to stand on this area where if you are going to be put in a situation where you have to sacrifice yourself for us to win, I want to trust you.
I can't tell you the answer to that question. I really want you to trust me on this. If I told you the answer to that question, you wouldn't be able to.
I don't trust you because of your answer to a question about whether you have or haven't met a god. And that is a trivial question relative to the rest of this line of conversation.
What are you trying to say, Ernela?
I feel like I pretty much said it. I don't trust you.
She's getting at this point in the game that because you've cried wolf in your conversations and things that she has sussed out to be what she believes is not true, it is hard for her at this point to believe anything is true. I am not that perceptive. I've yet to pick up on something that I feel like you're lying to me, but I'll tell you this. I trust her. I'm not saying I don't trust you. And I'm not saying I don't trust Chevy. And I'm saying I don't trust her or Sunshine or hell, myself at some points. But I think we have to have a conversation where we're open enough that if one of us says, hey, I think that's full of shit, that we have to come to the table and own up to whatever that is and figure it out. Because we're trying to save the world here. And I can't question if my back is to someone, if their loyalties are where they truly lie, or if not. And if she thinks there's a problem, unfortunately that becomes my problem. If he thought there was a problem, if you thought there was a problem, if she thought there was a problem, if she thought there was a problem, I'm probably never going to guess that there's actually a problem. But at the end of the day, if one of us doesn't trust all of us, we should all not trust any of us. And that's a problem.
Sometimes the truth is harder to believe than a lie.
I lived 2 lifetimes under that cadence.
A woman touched my brain, and I can now speak another language. I think I can believe the truth of whatever you're going to say.
Did hurt?
Not felt good.
Yeah. Touched me in ways no one else has before.
Mr. Bad Touch.
You did not designate that your no-no square.
No. No one's ever gone that deep before.
Ooh.
Gonna have to try harder for it to pop.
To think that out of everybody, it would have been the goblin.
Hey, what's that supposed to mean? That seemed very racist.
Not all goblins are bad.
Not all goblins are perceptive. This one has no memory.
So all you can do is perceive.
So I don't have any preconceived ideas. I just get the benefit or the disadvantage of seeing what's in front of me with no history or context.
You want to know what I was hiding?
Yes!
Here you go. I was sent on a mission to help you by people you don't like.
Who not like?
They told me that you would send me away and that everything would fail. I'm on your side. Why can't you just leave good enough alone? Have I not stuck my neck out for you?
Every one of you, maybe you, but do you have religion?
I do.
Okay. What's your DC? Add 10 to it. All of you, you can see what she pulled out, yes?
27.
Are there any of you that do not know that symbol?
Which symbol?
I can't see it.
I can't see it.
Yep.
Oh, you are.
Oh.
I have no idea what that symbol
The
I have a 32 in
the
religion.
ratty ball of yarn is in Kanati's symbol.
She
Who
says,
says that we don't like them?
Actually, my dear, you just did in your head to me just a little bit ago.
No, I didn't.
Oh, you absolutely have. Multiple times.
You have a history of picking a fight with anybody who is bigger and tries to tell you what to do. And that's the only reason you can succeed at this. It's your strength, but it also means
Careful now, careful now. You hear in your mind. Let him digest a little bit, love.
Listen. It's not that I don't like. It's what happens when somebody sticks their nose into places that I don't like. Don't like being manipulated. I don't like being made to do things that I don't want to do. And that is the definition of insanity.
I'm not trying to manipulate you.
I know you're not.
When have I told
That
you to do anything?
That is what I am telling you that I have a problem with. And that is apparently your deity. And it's not that I don't like him. It's that I don't know, I guess he makes me uncomfortable. In a weird way.
Well, I mean, yeah. Makes everyone uncomfortable.
I respect him. But he's creepy.
So you're saying that the god of time doesn't think we can win without you.
That's not the...
That's what I heard, at least.
you know,
Me too.
I think all of this fucking just makes sense right now.
Totally does now.
You're the only one, and I kind of quickly glance around the table to make sure that I'm correct. You're the only one that has walked into this group with the faith of anyone higher than yourself at the beginning of this.
Okay.
Just humor me. It wasn't until we started amassing items that would kill deities that any of them showed any interest in me. And I bet if you look back in your memory, it's the same. And I'm not saying that you didn't go there first, but the conversation never happened until you had those items on you.
I have no item.
You also came with a deity.
Huh?
She came into this group with a deity
Dear, I'm talking about the beginning.
at the beginning. I know.
Okay.
I'm aware.
I find it interesting, much like the conversation of our gracious host that we just had. We're a popular group who has the power to change the world, and she's looking for her skin in the game. Because at the end of the day,
She's got deity in her big toe.
she's got deity in her big toe.
That needs to be a t-shirt.
So is afraid of us.
Huh?
So is afraid of us.
Is afraid of us.
Yes.
Or want something from us.
Yes.
Both, probably.
Yes.
Is afraid of us and
Yep.
wants something from us, so at the end of the day she can come back, not necessarily her,
Sure.
but she can come back and say, do you remember when I helped you with X?
Good graces. Yeah.
We
So
paid
what does
for
he
X.
want?
We did pay for X.
Yeah. What does he want?
What do they all want?
They want to live. They're afraid we're going to take them all out. They have to be.
I think this is probably a good spot to stop for the evening. Guys, we are over.
Fine.
By like 20 minutes.
Everybody, as you guys sit around the table and debate how the gods are manipulating or messing with or speaking to you in your lives, or how they view you, and if they're afraid of you or not. We'll see you guys again next Tuesday when we continue. Hopefully, there is a possibility that I will not be here, but if I am not,
We can have this argument without you.
Oh, trust me.
3 hours.
Just leave
they
that
might
in.
not. They might have this conversation.
By the time you come back, we'll have a whole different game.
Either way, guys, make sure you please check out Barnabas Brushes on Wednesdays. Check out Bloodlords on Mondays. And, of course, Soul Severed here on Tuesdays. And we will see you next Tuesday, guys. We're going to have to cut out now.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, guys.
Oh.
Welcome to our existential crisis.
I'm over here like, why does everybody get a god talking in their head? And I'm over here just like barely
don't-
keeping up with the conversation.
I don't have a guy.
Not everyone. I did say his name.
You
You said 2
You
names.
did
Yep.
say Incanati.
That
Yeah,
too.
but one's
For
paying
a second,
one
I
likes to
thought
pay
it was the
attention to
vampire
people.
lady
Oh, Charlotte.
jumping in people's heads.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
Or
Yeah.
the
Charlotte.
fiend lady.
oh.
Yeah, the fiend lady. Ah!